I'm back with a fragrance review video for Mancera's Roses Vanille. Is this worth the hype? Contrary to belief, I didn't think that way originally. But come back, we'll discuss a little bit more. You know the drill. Come back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Smell Good with Jenna. I'm, of course, Jenna. Thank you so much for stopping by. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole nine. It's been a minute. I know. Crazy start to the year. Death in the family and just trying to get my mind right. But I'm here. I'm back with some videos. Funny enough, it was not funny. But I did actually record some videos that prior to everything happening, so I may drop them. They may seem a little out of order because I'm like, Happy New Year, and clearly it's March, or it's about to be March rather, and I can't stand when people well into the new year, like Happy New Year, like the new year is over. But that's neither here nor there. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get right into it. Roses Vanille. So here's the thing, I'm not the biggest Rose fan. I find Rose a lot of times to be dated. However, I notice a lot, and since dabbling in this fragrance community, in this fragrance world, we've seen in a lot of fragrances, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, so it's a different outlook or a different take on roses. I love getting roses, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the actual note, it's hit or miss for me. So when I came across Mancera's Roses Vanille, I went to the Fragrance Net store in the World Trade Center here in New York, and I've heard a lot about it, watching different reviews, so I said, let me smell it. And I thought it was so beautiful. I didn't really get the rose. It was just straight vanilla. So I said, I put a bookmark or like a mental note, like, you know what? Spin the block on that. You need to get that. Wound up getting it from So Avant-Garde. They always have their they always have a 20% off when it comes to their fragrances, and then they typically have 30% off, depending whatever the sale. Needless to say, I wound up getting it, and I was really excited to not only add this to my collection, but you know the excitement you get when you build to your fragrance collection and it's a new house. It's not the same thing because now it looks like I'm up there with everybody else. That's how I felt getting my first Mancera fragrance. So now this is 100% transparency. I did not like it. I did not like it at all. I was trying to convince myself. When you buy something, you spend money, you try to convince yourself. That was me. I was like, oh yeah, no, it was good. No, it was not good. I didn't understand. Based off the reviews I was reading and the videos I saw. I'm like, I don't understand. This does not smell good. And it's baffling to me because when I tested it out all those months prior, I enjoyed it. I wound up pairing it with Kayali's Vanilla 28, and that did the job. That made it tolerable. And I know people say sometimes you gotta let your fragrances macerate, so that's what I did. I let it sit, let the vanilla sweeten up, the juices sweeten up, and over time, that's what I got with that. And all of a sudden, something magical happened. I'm like, holy, this is good. So again, it's true that you have to sometimes let things sit. But when I don't know what happened. Well, I'm telling you what happened. It just had to sweeten up. But it transformed from like, I'm not really feeling this. This is okay, to this is really good. Now I can't stop reaching for this. Matter of fact, you're probably gonna see this in a couple more videos that I plan on doing. But I can't stop reaching for this. I'm gonna discuss also what I use to layer it to make it even more enjoyable and wearable. I got compliments from my co-workers from this. All the hype is real. If there's hype with this, believe it. It is very good. If you're not a Rose fan, I get it. I'm not the biggest Rose fan too, but the vanilla shines and it's blended well and it balances out perfectly. So the noses that was in this fragrance, the notes that are in Roses Vanille are, so in the top note, it's Italian lemon. I don't get lemon. I really don't get anything citrusy about this. As soon as you initially spray it, it's rose. That's it. And then the vanilla. I don't smell any other fragrances. I don't know if the lemon is supposed to like dial down the rose, but I don't get that whatsoever. But according to Fragrantica, that's in the top note. In the middle notes, we just have Turkish rose. So again, I mentioned earlier, I'm not the biggest fan of rose, but I notice Turkish and Bulgarian rose makes me enjoy the note a little bit more. And then in the base, we have vanilla, white musk, and cedar. So it's pretty simple, not too complicated in regards to the amount of notes in it, and it's good. You can wear this for any occasion, whether it's date night. I think you can wear it at any type of season. Maybe not the summer, just because, especially when this starts to get a little bit sweeter, it might be too sweet, too cloying in the summertime. But I think for the fall, for the winter, for the beginning of spring, you know, that time of the season where it's still cold, but it has its moments of warming up. I think this will shine in that type of season. You can wear it whenever. It's a beast mode. This is something that lasts all day. I noticed lately with my fragrances, what I pair it with, like the oils, I don't have to retouch. You know, I'm not bragging or whatever, but you know, it just lasts on me. Due to the layering combos that I'm using, but this, believe what everybody says, this is a beast mode. It lasts all day. The projection is crazy. Like I said, the sillage, people will smell you spray enough, it'll definitely linger in the air, and that's something like I want you to smell me in Jersey while I'm here in the city. So like I said, the projection is crazy, lasts all day for me specifically. The sillage, you spray enough, it'll definitely linger in the air, and I think it smells beautiful, specifically on a cooler day. That's where it shines the best. You get a lot for this fragrance, so definitely check it out. You can probably get this for under $100, depending on the website you go to. Try it out. Definitely try it out. So when I have dedicated fragrance reviews, I try to show my layering combo just to give ideas on how you want to rock it, but obviously do what you got to do. You have an idea on how it'll perform with something else, or you want to wear it on your own, do what you got to do. But this is what I wound up using in regards to my layering combo that I thought made the fragrance shine. And yeah, so let's get into that. First up, I use Bath & Body Works Inspire. I think this is from their aromatherapy line. It's called Inspire Love, Rose and Vanilla. I was getting ready to say Roses Vanille. Rose and Vanilla. So obviously the prominent notes in here are rose and vanilla. So I thought that was the absolute perfect match, and pairing it with Roses Vanille. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of how this smells. I think I keep saying dated. The rose in here I feel is dated, and this is not the shade Bath & Body Works, but I don't think you're gonna get all these different complex notes when it comes to their products. So keep that in mind. I'm sure there's other roses body wash and whatnot that probably pair even better, but I went with it because it had the rose and vanilla aspect to it to pair with that. So I start off with that. The rose in here is very prominent as well. So to sweeten it up, I then I exfoliate with Tree Hut's Vanilla Shea Sugar Scrub. You know, see me using it, and it sweetens up now the scent that you're trying to build up. So after that, I go with the Inspire Love Rose and Vanilla Body Cream from Bath & Body Works. This, I think, smells a little bit better than the body wash, which is weird because it's the same thing. But hey, this, I think it's a little bit more sweeter than the actual body wash, but I still want to sweeten it up. So remember when I mentioned I layer it with originally I layered Roses Vanille with Kayali's Vanilla 28, and I thought that was a beautiful combination. Instead of using that, I wound up pairing it with Brown Sugar Beige Creme de la Creme. So this is actually their interpretation a vanilla 28. So I'm still getting Kayali's vanilla 28, but now it's in oil form. And those of you that know, you want to pair, if you can, when you're doing your whole layering combo and you're getting ready to wear your fragrance, try to get a body oil. Whether it's unscented, whether it is scented, try to get a body oil, because the fragrance, whatever it does, it performs better on moisturized skin. So not, and obviously oils, body oils are extremely moisturizing. So I do that. I take the body cream and then pour the oil. I don't wait afterwards. I don't put the cream first and the oil. I put it together, lather up, and then just put that all over my body. Now you really created a scent bubble, and where the fragrance can perform. And then I go ahead and top it off with Roses Vanille. And man, when I tell you, that lasted all day on me. So for the work day, rather. So if I sprayed this at like 7 something in the morning till 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock when I'm getting home, 5:30, lasted all day. And the compliments that I got, my friend was like, my coworker was like, you know what? Send me a picture of this. So it's a compliment getter. Give it a chance. I know, again, if you're not a rose person, just give it a shot. It won't disappoint. I saw this on Instagram, and I don't remember the person I found this on, so I don't want to take the credit for it, but I'm here to confirm this layering combo is a match made in heaven, something I didn't know what could be possible, but it smells amazing together. Lattafa's Khamrah. These two together, oh my goodness. I don't know who would have thought that rose vanilla would smell good with cinnamon and nutmeg, praline, but it gives such a sweet, woody, sensual, seductive combination that I'm all the way here for. I've worn this combo a couple of times, and I absolutely love it. So if you have Lattafa's Khamrah, it's a viral one of the Middle Eastern fragrances that has gone viral on TikTok and Instagram. And for what, $50 or so, this is an amazing fragrance. Some say it's a dupe for Angel Share. I don't really find it to be a dupe. I think it's inspired, but hey. So if you don't have this and you do have Angel Share, try Angel Share. I didn't do it with Angel Share because I don't know how I'd feel about the cognac and all that. It's really boozy, and I don't know if I wanted that booziness when it came to that combo. But try it out. And that's my video. Thank you again for stopping by. Do what you got to do. Like, follow, subscribe. I'm going to get back to posting more videos. Again, the beginning of the year was a little hectic, but we're back. And yeah, let me know if you have Roses Vanille, or if you plan on picking up. What's your opinion when it comes to this fragrance? And always remember, the best compliment one can get is that you smell so good.